it, Sarah. All day. Hell yeah.
ArmWrestlers about to take place.
Yeah.
A very special guest on. We got an actual gorilla in the house. This man is an animal on the table, and I'm very excited to have him on. So with that being said, welcome, Corey the Gorilla West. How you doing, brother?
Good. How are you?
It's working. So what's up, my man? So we got a lot of things coming up. You're quite the active man in the next couple of months, and I want to touch on a bunch of these matches you got coming up. But before we get into that, I just want to let's get the basics out. Who is your top 5 in North America right now, currently?
Dave, Devin, Michael. I probably definitely still have to put Jerry in there, and Todd probably, but could be John. You know, who knows?
Okay, so you is it in that order, or you would they could be moved around?
No telling on the order. I mean, I feel like I know who the top 3 are, you know, and their order could switch around pretty easy. But
And who's that top 3? Just to confirm.
Definitely Dave, Devin, Michael.
But did you get to watch that match with Dave this past weekend?
Yeah, the USA definitely needed him to do that.
What was your takes from the match and all? Were you surprised at all, or that was what you were expecting?
You know, you just don't know what to expect out of somebody like Alex. He's so big and he's had some super impressive wins. You know, I was very hopeful that level appeared to be something it wasn't. Not that it's not still super, super high level, but you know, the way he beat Ernie's and the fashion he beat him, and you know, ended up hurting Ryan Espy. You know, it's hard to gauge if he's just too much for everyone, or if, you know, his level's still, you know, reality or not. So you know, Dave's always a good reality check. If somebody can beat him, you know, they're legit. A lot of people that are legit won't beat him, but like I said, I think we desperately needed Dave to do what he did.
After that match, where would you put Alex now? Do you have Alex in the top 10?
Yeah, I would think so for sure. Yeah, I don't have the rankings in front of me, but he's definitely still out, you know, probably closer to 9 or 10, but yeah, still definitely up there. Maybe higher than that. I'd have to see him, but yeah, he's definitely, in my opinion, still in the top 10.
Now, after seeing all that, are you interested in gripping up with Alex or Dave? Who would you want first?
I'm sure Alex would be a better match. For me, Dave, he's gonna have to have a ton of power to beat Dave. Kind of like whenever you pull Todd, you know, you can try to go around it all day, but you're gonna have to have a lot of power to. Alex kind of showed that, you know, again, he was pulling Dave, so I mean, you can't discredit the guy, but he did show that once his move was stopped, that his arm would straighten out, you know, fairly quick. You know, he would open up. So, not that I think I could beat Alex at this moment, maybe, but it would definitely be a lot better chance than Dave, probably.
Now, how long do you think it's going to take you to reach Dave's level? Because we're thinking that you know, we know for a fact now that Dave is probably number 1 in the United States, and well, North America, you got between Devin and Dave. But how long do you think it's going to take you to get to that level?
Man, it's hard to say. You know, I've been in this thing like 6 years, and sometimes I just, you know, I'm always constantly, I've never let up. And sometimes it'll seem like you go months without making a ton of progress. And then it just seems like, boom, you know, you somehow found a way to level up again. And, I don't know how much harder those get the deeper you get into it. But, I got a lot of faith that as long as I don't take my foot off the gas, I'll do it again and again and eventually get there.
Very nice. So you said now that was your top three. Now you said two other names. You said Toddzilla, and you also said John Brzenk. How would you have that? And did you get to see the Chan Shaw versus Toddzilla match just this past weekend also?
Yeah, no, I did. Man, I have no idea how Todd and John would go. It's kind of like, like I've got a match with John in July, and I just it's John. All I can be is the best I can be, and if he beats me, I probably won't be surprised. I mean, he is who he is for a reason. I mean, I'm definitely going to be trying to do that, but the guy's obviously mega talented. It took him like 4 months to be the best in the world again at his weight after inactivity for 5 years. I mean, if he beat Devin the next time they pull it, I wouldn't be surprised. So the guy's a weirdo. I mean, just freak.
He is the GOAT of arm wrestling, and he definitely shows it all the time.